He looked to me like a man who had lived in hell. With the face most hair and the dreary stare of a dog whose day is done as he watered the green stuff at his glass. And the drops fell one by one. I sat watching the stranger's face, wondering what he'd do, and I turned my head. There looking at him was the lady that's known as Lou. His eyes went wandering round the room. They seemed in a kind of daze till at last that old piano fell in the way of his wandering gaze. The ragtime kid was having a drink. There was no one else at the stool, so the stranger stumbled across the room and flopped down there like a fool in a buckskin shirt that was blazed with dirt. He sat, and I saw him sway. Then he clutched the keys with those towering hands. My gosh, but that man could play. Were you ever out in the great alone when the moon was awful clear and the icy mountains hemmed you in with a silence you most could hear? With only the howl of a timber wolf. You camped there in the cold. A half-dead thing in a stark dead world, clean mad for that muck called gold, while high overhead, green, the yellow, red, the north lights swept in bars. Then you've a hunch what that music meant. Hunger, night, stars. Hunger not of the belly kind, this banishment bacon and beans, but the gnawing hunger of lonely men for a home and all that it means. For a fireside far from the cares that are, four walls and a roof above, but oh so crammed full of cozy joy, and crowned by a woman's love, a woman who's dearer than all the world and true as heaven is true. I guess I'll make this one as spreading as air, said Dangerous Dan McGrew. The music almost died away. Then it burst like a pent-up flood. It seemed to cry, repay, repay. My eyes were blind with blood. The thought came back of an ancient wrong, and it stung like a frozen lash. The lust awoke to kill, and the music stopped with a crash. The stranger turned, and his eyes really burned in a most peculiar way. And boy, says he, you don't know me. And none of you give a damn, but I'm here to state, and my works are true. And something they're true. The one of you is a hound of hell, and that one is Dan McGrew. I turned my head and the lights went out. Two guns barked in the dark. A woman screamed. The lights went on. Two forms lay stiff and stark. Pitched on his head and pumped full of lead lay Dangerous Dan McGrew, while a stranger was clutched to the breast of the woman that's known as Lou. Those are the simple facts of the case. I reckon I ought to know. They say the stranger was crazed with hooch. I'm not denying that's so. Sorry, that's it.
That's it.
Wow.